Welcome back, guys. So, this episode is gonna be about trying to strain our science production, seeing how much what can keep up and what can't keep up, and then just spend a ton of resources. So, the first thing I'm gonna do is actually figure out, can you beacon what's it called, labs? I've never tried that before. Let's go have a look. That would be quite cool to know. Can one of these beacon hit all four? No. But let's see if it can even be beaconed, because then we might do that first. See? Yep, I'll define that as it can be beaconed. So, time to fix this. I'm gonna do the same setup as what's it called? The other one we had right here, because you can pretty much do the same setup just with science. So should just remove the top row here and then turn put it in. You can go away and you can go away. Of course you should keep running for now with this, but if we put this in and just change all these out with labs, you can go away here and there, and the top one is not needed, and that is not needed, not needed, and not needed. And then we put in labs instead. Let's see. I'd like to copy this little setup here. And let's see how fast we can make our science production. Oh, I'm gonna be I can feel it, it's gonna be insane. Here we go. And then if we do this setup with 20 of each, wonder if that can keep up. Let's just try. Now we're requesting 20 of each. And let's see if the labs can keep up. We probably could beacon this a lot more, but that is consuming science at an alarming rate. Let's remove this and just keep this set up. Let's just copy paste it. I was close that I made a huge mistake. It was this what I wanted to do. I don't know if I should increase how many it's requesting. Not quite sure, but let's keep it at this for now. Please take this, remove all up here, and that one here, here. Do OK. And then we only have that. Oh, and a small pole right there. So get this into our little here, get your way, and that should work. Let's remove these for now. And then we have to go look at our blue, or chemical science that it seems like can't keep up. Is there any reason to go more than 20 at a time? I think our robots can easily keep up with 20. Unless we start to beacon it. But to be honest, that's fast. So how's our science production looking down here? Seems everything's keeping up except this, and that was again the solid fuel. no matter what, needed a better setup, because I think a solid fuel setup was something like here, which is completely empty right now because this is not working because it's full of that. But it has fuel. That's pretty much just base mineral oil. Let's see, base. Can't see, just oil. Base mineral oil is used for lubricants to avoid it. So yeah, we just kind of have to chemically void some of that. Let's just go over here and check right there. Is that just a normal clarifier that can do that? Let's do a small test with an overflow on it right here for now. But I'm guessing solid fuel is going to be an issue very, very soon. Overflow valve. Connect it up. Give it some power. That doesn't take base mineral oil. What can we do with the base mineral oil, to be honest? It does this chemical void. Let's see, how do we make... How is that? Oh, flare stack. That's easy enough. Here. You can burn off all this when it's too much, and then we can start to produce more. Here, does it take productivity modules? Of course it don't. Inventory transfers? Seriously? I might be just a minute past that. But this can just keep running for now. Producing some solid fuel. Probably not fast enough. So we have to look at solid fuel as well. Let's see, solid fuel. How many ways can we produce this? Hydrazine, pretty much methane is the easiest. And don't we have a ton of methane? Let's just check our... Nope, we don't have a ton of that. So it seems solid fuel is going to be one of our main issues at the moment to make sure our science is working. So that's something we have to look into quite soon, how we do this. Also running out of batteries. That has enough in. That's pretty much just expanding this. Does the productivity. Sulfuric acid in. Oh, it's just because it's turned up all the way around. But we should be able to upgrade these. Not with that one. So we can probably do it with this one. Go from with the other chemical plants. Let's see. Don't really need those anymore. So could we get some of the very good chemical plants? Not those. Those. Oh, we had a ton on us. So if we do... Can we do this? Easily. Just missing plastic. And throw in that. And say... No, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do that. And then we can always beacon this the same as the other things in just a few minutes. Should we just beacon it right away? Yeah, it's gonna be needed anyway. So let's beacon this. Give it power. And give it some speed. You can request a ton more and a ton more. Let's solve our battery issues. That's good. Let's see what is the next thing. These are just working. What happens if we just do one more row with beacons? Is it gonna make it too fast? Oh, what the hell? Let's just give this a try and see what happens. 3600 here. Can we do double beacons? Or what will this do to... Now 20 is just not enough anymore. That's pretty much what I'm learning. So we set all of them to... Oh, let's just remove this and then do an upgrade of that. Get those away. I would like to set these to... What happens if we do that? Didn't do anything. So if we set it to 200 instead, in each one, maybe that's enough then. Let's just do this quite fast. 200 and 200. You can all get requested over here. If everything can keep up. This can't. Because that's one more thing we have to craft more of. But let's do a double beacon build. Just for the fun of it. Like that. It's all gonna get delivered and speed up our process a lot more. Just look at all that science coming in. Of course, we are completely low on logistic science pack. That means our solid fuel is keeping up a lot better now. A lot better. It's producing a small amount. We have to fix this entire situation sometime very, very soon. I'm a bit sad we can't use anything else to produce it, unless this can produce it somehow. We also have hydrazine, but that's a lot longer process, I think. Yeah. Methane is pretty much the easiest to do. Pretty much just use coal to get it. Or with thermal, we'll get double of what we need. Oh, coal. Oh, or we can do this process. Because I think all these three goes into solid fuel. They do. So should we set up this process? I think it's quite easy to do. And that should give us a ton of solid fuel. Coal liquefaction. Yeah, let's go for coal liquefaction. We should have a lot of coal. We still have millions left, and we got a bit more out here. So let's just set up probably a beacon version of that. Might be good. Might be good. So let's just go over here to the. Always put it down here. Let's go set up that. But before, let's get the best refineries. I don't think we have refineries Mark 4 yet. Let's see, we need... Is that the only thing they made it? I think it is, so we need to get that. I have Mark 1, but we just need the rest. So if you take this and do it right here, just let's see. Wait. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So if we say refinery is Mark 2, should probably have all we need. Yes, Mark 3 and Mark 4. Should get delivered at a nice steady speed. Let's see, it's just missing that, that's just missing that. That's missing basic electronic circuit boards. I'm guessing that's what we're making here. Something we need to beacon as well. Let's just take this blueprint and take it down to our new beaconed area right here. Of course, do a small upgrade on it so it's up to snuff. Give it some productivity and request. Let's see if this keep up. That means we need to get 2 more things. I can pretty much just use this. Copy you down here. And instead you will make this. How fast will this be? All the robots are gonna deliver it quite fast. Can it keep up? Oh, wait, let's give it some more room. Just a whole chest. Same with that. And then we need the boards. If any of you think this is a bad way to do it, I might agree with you, but I'm not quite sure what else to do right now. Also needs the what's called wood board. So if we say wood board, we have a ton of wood. It's gonna get requested here. 2.2k, that's what it's gonna use every 30 seconds. I think that's, if it can keep up, at least that's what it's gonna use. Yeah. Jams that. Jams. Let's just give it some room to grow. That means this will be able to supply whatever we need for the foreseeable future. Yeah. Let's do that. Whole chest. I think we're at the part of the game where a whole chest is not that bad. It looks like it's not taking that much out, but if you look at that, it's taking out quite a lot. And space construction is going along nicely. Our science, even though it looks like it's way behind, is actually producing quite fast. So robo frames is what we're missing. That's what we use the batteries for, and the electric engines. So I think it's time to get robot frames down here as well and start to clear out this huge mess up here. We can clear out those and that and the boards right there, and clear out here, and we can clear out what else is not needed. The rest is still being used. Used. Here we have the frames, so let's copy, pretty much just make a new one down here. There we go. A whole stack of frames won't be bad. Let's see, robotic frames. Request, go right there, go mental. That's exactly what I want to see. That should supply a lot of what we need. Do we still have science in there? I thought we cleared all of it out already. So get you away. I like to get all of that away. Whoa, that's a lot of production we don't need anymore. We don't need this anymore. Oh, it's nice getting all this cleaned out. We don't need that anymore. Let's get the engines as well. And electronic boards as well. Now we only have one of each. That's going to make it a lot easier to see. Let's see, electronic boards. This electronic circuit board. I mean, so we'll have one place to check every time if something can't keep up. That's going to help this a lot now. We're not even delivering fast enough, so that means the next thing we look at, how far down does this go? Pretty much right there. So let's do one over here at the sides. So right there. Here we go. Remember the power. And put down our requester chest. And what we're doing here, can't remember, but I think it might be what we're needing down here, and that's basic electronic circuit. So let's do that. And let's see what else we need after this is up and running. Requesting a ton, it's all getting delivered. Going in here as fast as it can. Delivered down here. Filters. Why ain't this getting delivered any faster? Can't really figure out why. Anyway. Do any of you guys know why it's not maxing out at the max it can deliver? Because we should have more than enough here. Don't know if there's a max amount you can. Oh, might just run out of room before this is filled up. So let's just take this down a small amount. Oh, not getting delivered. We have just because we have too many. Just can't get put in fast enough. This is fine. I think this will be able to keep up for the foreseeable future. That means this is just working. Already made 2k robot frames. Oh my god, this is... I'm glad somebody told me about beacons, because this is... well, this is just completely insane. And it's gonna compact the factory so much. Same with the... This is gonna need beacons soon, probably. Still keeping up fine. But this is getting completely nuts. Should probably also move down. Where's it at? Oh, that's what I was using for engines. Let's do an engine. Engines. I can also beacon here, and I can remove it in base. You can go away from here. And also need to beacon that. Might need to beacon pipes as well. All some of the things we are missing. But that is extremely cool. Solder. Next thing. Let's do solder and wire so we can do 2 at the same time. Let's start with solder. Oh wait, are we making that somewhere else? I think we are. We're making solder here, but this is overkill. To be honest, we could just make it here. Let's just check the production. Best way is producing. We do molds and it gives 6. Coils gives even more. Of course, not a step. And this pretty much is resin, and it gives 8 because we add resin, and this is, yeah, let's just add the solder here, to be honest, with this little recipe. There we go, and then we'll remove the one below. What was the last thing we needed? We needed solder, and we need that, oh yeah, tin copper wire. That's also quite needed everywhere. Wow, that's delivering quite fast. Oh, slow down just a tiny bit. That'd be nice. That's fine. Producing solder at an alarming rate. Let's remove. Oh, we can keep this just for the fun of it. What happens if we just disconnect it? Well, just luckily it doesn't blink on the map. Oh, this one beacon is just the king, and it's no need to have more than one like this, because we can't do it any faster. And look at that. We might actually make space construction work before the end of this episode. That is brilliant. So now purple is still lagging behind. But why is that? That's because of chests. We can easily beacon chests. No worry about that. Brass chests. Here we go. Let's see, you can go out, you go out, and then we'll say brass. Brass chest. Oh, no productivity modules. Oh well. Oh, no. Slow down. Slow down. How much brass do we have? Is that what's keeping this up? We have... Isn't that... Oh, that's not brass, is it? Where is brass being produced? Oh, it was brass. But then, why isn't it getting delivered faster? What's holding it up? Because we should have more than enough. That is bronze. Where is brass? Don't tell me it's like something... Oh, is this brass? Here brass is. Let's go fix that fast. There's no reason for that to be so slow. Let's go. Let's see, brass is over here. This probably also need to get a small upgrade. I think we have space construction. Let's give this a small upgrade and put in some productivity modules. Can we do the other upgrade here? Upgrade there. Mark 4. This is just moving a lot faster now, producing brass for days. And hopefully that will supply what we need in our base, or in our new wondrous factory here. Yeah, it's keeping up. That means this is getting enough chests now. So that's not holding up. Now it's the belts. And belts we'll look at next episode. But before we end, and while you subscribe, we'll just look at the science. Dry dock assembly and dry structural component. Dry dock structural component. And to be honest, they're dirt cheap compared to what we're doing right now. So it should be quite fast to launch these rockets and getting that done. What should we go for next? We have space casing. That's also a ton of science. Protection field. Oh, force fields. Ooh. We could use something that doesn't use purple if that is, or pink if that's even possible. We have that one, but that's a bit into the future. Oh, we should have launched a ton of rockets by now. I didn't see we needed that, but we can do that while we research some of the rest here. So let's just start with space casing. Or should we just fast knock out some more speed or something? No, let's just get the space casing. Oh, that's not what I'm talking about. That one, up and running. Because this one is actually even easier to do. This is what we're going to do. Space thrusters, so we can fly faster through space. But, yeah, I will end the episode here. So, next episode is probably going to be us beaconing some of this. Let's just check if we can even reach. If we do it here, and then we do the other side as well. Yeah, I think, and then, oh, like that, then we can reach both of them. Oh, that's perfect, perfect. That's going to be next episode. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and then I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.